It's leaking through the cracks in the flagstone underneath you. And then the barrel that's next to you that you're putting the dead horse chunks in is starting to attract more and more flies every single time you add more dead horse to it. And whenever you pick up a piece, you feel the maggots that have already infested the dead horse writhing in your hands.
I'm starting to think I should have charged more than 2 gold for this. It's whatever. I can clean myself off in the well after this, or with the well, not like in the well. All right, so I finish. By then, have they finished loading the supplies for the lady?
I don't know. Did you guys grab the pack horse yet?
Bill, Mitchell. Are everyone disconnecting? What's going on?
Yes, we grabbed the pack horse.
Cool. So they grabbed that and they're doing that shit.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna make it visible.
So my internet connection just totally took a poop, so I'm currently in the process of bringing that back up again.
Basically, you and I are dismembering this horse, and we're covered in blood, and it's going in a barrel, which is covered in flies and maggots.
Hold on, whoa! I would not get that type of grime and muck on my armor.
We're gonna wash ourselves off afterwards, man. Don't worry about it.
No, it would be disrespectful to my god. I could not do that unless it was in the heat of battle.
Then take off your armor.
Oh, he's asking you to take off your clothes.
Just his armor.
Alright.
Okay, so
So you guys should be able to move that horse because I made it belong to everyone.
Look at my horse.
So move it like
10
squares at a time. 10 squares, or I'm sorry, 10 feet at a time. Each square is 5 feet. Until you get back over here, so they have time to do what they're doing. Make it real time for a second. All right, so you notice that Matthew is not helping you at all to dismember this horse and pack it into the barrel.
well, and he ain't getting the 2 gold.
Pretty sure 2 gold.
Yeah, it goes to the party.
Pretty sure 2 gold just goes to the party.
I am visibly angry with him.
Again, sorry, I was getting my stuff back up and running. I would help you to the extent of, like I would have removed my armor first, and then I would have started helping.
He's lifting up the pieces and putting it into the barrel, and then when we're done, he'll close the lid on it, and we'll load that up with the rest of her goods.
Actually, that's a better idea. That way, I don't have to take off my armor. That's cool. We'll do that.
And I'll cast Prestidigitation. Just it won't do a lot. I can't clean up all the blood, but I'll just clean up what I can.
Do me. Don't clean up the ground.
And I will comfort the grieving horse loss person.
You sleep with her, I swear.
What did you say?
I'm gonna comfort the grieving horse owner.
What's her name?
Jaden.
Jaden.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well, I assume we finished.
I totally thought that the chick that I was with just the night before, I totally thought that was the councilman's daughter.
Yeah? Why would she be a street girl then?
She's literally the girl of the night.
It's like Jasmine from Aladdin.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. But at least at least we don't have to go and rescue the mayor's daughter, whore of a daughter, from some orcs that were paying her for her services and company.
It's got graphic fast.
No, this happened in the last campaign.
What happened? Why don't you tell the group? Why don't you tell the group everything that happened so they can appreciate it?
So the night after the storm, we are met by the mayor, who is currently cleaning up after some sort of orc attack, where his daughter was kidnapped, and he hired us to go and bring her back. So we venture through the forest, kill a whole bunch of orcs, and we get back to we finally get to the clearing, where we find that she's not being held captive. She was actually being paid to be there, and we essentially won her service contract with the orcs through a game of chance. And so we went and returned her to her father, where she immediately went into where her and a town guard immediately walked into the thing, and you could hear noises of revelry coming from the building beyond. And I mean, we got a keg of Dragon Boner whiskey out of it, so I guess it was a good trade.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay, let's head out to town and start scouting this thing now that we finished this shit.
Yep.
Let's go.
Are you gonna leave the horse there, or are you gonna put the
No,
horse back in the stable?
We'll take him with us.
Barrel.
To
Yeah,
scout?
we have to take the barrel.
Yeah, we'll park him outside the woods and then go in and scout the forest and come back and get him, right?
Oh, okay.
What if
Got
he,
it.
What if he
On the
gets,
same page.
No, I think we take. I don't
Well,
know, man.
Bill, what do we
You
do?
gonna leave a horse out there? I think we leave the horse in the pasture.
All right, let's do that. But it's already got the
And
goods
then
loaded,
let's
so we can just come back and get the goods.
Right.
All right, then we take just the barrel out.
I think that we should actually leave the goods under the shopkeeper's supervision.
Oh, just leave him here with her.
Leave them here with her while we go scout the thing, because she can then call the town guard if someone in the city tries to take them. There is a thief in the night,
Right.
All right, that works.
Stuff.
Then let's go scout this shit.
Go scout.
Are we scouting north or scouting south? Oh man, look how
going to
quick
the forest.
Ilium was able to run there. Holy crap.
I mean, we don't need to just walk there slowly, do we?
No. But to put the horse, just go. You can put it anywhere outside of town on this map, and then just remember to collect your payment.
We're gonna leave the horse with the lady. Let's go. What y'all doing?
Waiting for you.
Where do we need to be? I'm all the way over here.
We're by the entrance.
Oh, I was.
I mean, it's not like we're able to walk through walls.
I'm in. So I went here, and then I go here, and now I go here.
Yeah, all right. So we head out to the forest.
You gonna head out to the forest?
Yeah, Chris, we're going.
Okay. All right. So everyone get in the same spot because I need to copy and paste you.
You hear that? He's gonna paste us, guys.
No, man.
And where did you guys put the skin dead horse at?
In the barrels.
It's still outside the shopkeeper's shop.
I would have rolled the barrel with us.
It's sealed.
Okay. We carry the barrel with us. Yeah.
Okay. And so
Kinda-
we're out
kinda
here
heavy.
before I take you to the next map. Where out here are you guys putting the horse?
I was taking it with us away from the city, away from these trees that could burn, because I was just gonna set the thing on fire.
We're burying the horse. That's the plan.
Wait, why are we burying it when we could just burn it?
Because
you know
the
how-
lady asked us to bury it.
She
Then
asked us to.
Can't we burn it then bury it?
No. No, we're going
No.
to bury the horse.
Okay.
Why add an extra step? We do that on the
Because
way
it's
to
easier
the
to dig a
forest.
hole for a cremated horse than it is to dig a hole for a non-cremated horse.
Are you suggesting we lie to this lady?
We are burying it.
No, we'll bury the horse. We'll bury.
I really don't want to spend forever on this horse thing, so let's go.
Yeah, okay. We bury the horse wherever and move on to the forest.
Trent,
We
roll
s-
intelligence.
All right.
Jax, roll intelligence.
Wait, why is Jax rolling intelligence?
My intelligence is a +3, dude.
Why not?
Nah, take that.
Haha, I got a 10.
Did you really?
That's my 10.
Nice.
Okay. Uh,
Hey, shoot to kill, how are you, buddy? We're currently deciding whether or not we're going to bury a horse or if we're going to cremate the horse and then bury it, because it's easier to bury a cremated horse. So that's what we're currently deciding on. Right now, the game has stopped, so it must be the DM's
Whoa,
turn.
what just happened? Hey guys, we gonna go scout this place out or not?
Yeah,
Well,
let's go
right
ahead
now
and
the game
load
has
the map.
stopped, and therefore it must be the DM's turn.
no, I was waiting for you guys to say you're finished finished doing that.
So there
I
is,
said
we
we
do have
bury
some
the-
business. We do have some business still in this town if you guys want to do it. Or we can just go scout this place.
Let's go scout this place. We'll do the business when we come back.
Alright, because what happened to the freaking bandit that skid the horse to begin with?
We don't know.
Yeah, we didn't investigate at all. We like found the tracks and then just said, screw it.
Do you want to go back for the tracks then?
I mean, that seems pretty story relevant, so if you want to do it.
Okay, let's go back to the tracks.
Alright, we finished burying the horse, then we go back to the tracks.
Okay. You go back to the tracks. What happens?
We follow them
Find the
this time.
captor and murder him. We see where the tracks end, and 10 feet away from the horse, or whatever, and do they look like they've been wiped off? Is it just like was it kind of slowly out, the ground moving at all?
Yeah, Chris, what's it look like?
Uh, it looks like they just stopped. You're not sure how, but they started looking a little bit worn, like there wasn't that much of it as it was going away from the blood pool, and then they just stopped. You're not sure
And
why.
the horsehide wasn't dripping blood at all.
No, that's the strange thing. You don't have no clue what happened. Everything just stopped at this spot.
Okay, so maybe there's something in the ground that this guy like looked at, so maybe we dig around a bit.
Where exactly did the tracks stop? Like on the map? Can you point to it?
Right where we're standing.
Literally right here.
Yeah. Right here.
Yep.
Is it like
What
near
if
the
The
wall, or
track
is it like?
stopped right here.
What if he used some sort of magical ability to get away?
Or he just put it in a cart?
Maybe like
You'd
a
see
line
cart
cart.
tracks.
I'm gonna investigate this house nearby and see if there's like a door or some shit that he could have just walked into.
I'm gonna cast detect magic to see if there's any magical presence near here.
Okay, go ahead, roll. Or yeah, go ahead, cast it, and you don't detect anything.
Okay. So we're gonna investigate the house. Is there? Let's we can knock on. Assume the front door's on the other side here, and knock.
Yeah, you could do that. I rolled a 16 investigate for the back area of this house.
For the back area of the house. Okay, you see that there's a door,
Huh.
and but the door doesn't seem to open. It's somewhat hidden. Like if you were just walking by, you wouldn't have noticed it.
I was about to say, you've seen a door and great, it's a door.
Kind of
I
blends
open
into
it.
the ground, right?
No, into the wall, he said. I open that door.
It's locked.
Well, I'm out of ideas, guys.
If only we
I
had
knock on
somebody
this
who
guy's
could
front
pick
door.
locks.
Well, I think Bart's idea of knocking was a good one.
Yeah, I think we knock on the front door. I'm gonna knock on the front door.
You're gonna knock on the front door?
Yeah, he's already there.
No one answers.
Okay, what time of day is it?
Um, um, you can see. You gonna look up at the sky?
Yes.
Okay. So it looks like the moons, Aurora and Pern, are about a quarter of the way into the sky. In probably another 2.5 hours, they're gonna block the sun.
Okay.
So, what time of day is it? What does that mean in
It's
our
like,
language?
it's like it's middle of the day, I guess.
Yep. So, like you guys would know, that every single time, night basically on the day side of the realm is whenever there's an eclipse. And so it's halfway past the sky, through the sky. The sun's at the very top, directly above you, and the moons are a quarter of the way through the sky, so about halfway to the sun.
Alright, we got half the
Okay,
day
so
left.
I want to ask the lady that lives here if she knows her neighbors here.
Who are you directing it to?
The shopkeeper, Jaden.
Okay. Um, she says, well, no, that house has been abandoned for years.
That's all I needed to hear. I kicked the door down.
Yeah, kick the door down. All right, thank you,
Um,
ma'am. Please don't kick the door down immediately. Let's wait for her to go back inside.
17.
Destroy something.
there's
Okay,
a.
or don't.
You're seriously kicking the door down?
Yeah, the back door where I am. It's abandoned, so I rolled a 17.
Okay. Hold on one second. You kicking the back door down? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. But I say, stand
That
clear,
was
everybody. And then I kick it down.
Okay. So when you kick it, yeah, 17. Um, you see the bolts on the side of the door jut about halfway out of the stone of the wall.
Alright, well,
nice.
one more should do it, guys.
Apparently, the
Then
upkeep
from
on
the
that's
other
not been
side,
right.
the upkeep. What are you talking about? Oh,
Apparently, the town hasn't been upkeeping this house.
and then
If
from
its
the other
doors can
side
be
of the
kicked
building,
down so
you
easily.
hear someone from the other side of the building. You hear someone say, "Hey, what was that?"
Then I will go knock on the front door now. You know what? I don't do anything. I just stand clear.
There's an angry guard before you guys. He's looking at all of you. He says, "What was that noise?"
Well, we were cleaning
Oh.
up the horse like you told us to. It's gonna get a bit
I
noisy.
didn't tell you to clean up the horse.
Oh, sorry.
Councilman. Councilman Boris asked us to clean up the horse mess that that was the result of a criminal attack on this shopkeeper's horse.
He says,
that was
"So
just me
this
putting the
is-
barrel back down.
This you were just putting the barrel back down of the dead horse. You put the horse in a barrel."
Yeah, we carried it outside and we buried it and we brought the barrel back.
He looks skeptical. Roll bluff.
Why show him the bloody barrel?
I'm sure he's worried
Okay.
that the noise didn't quite match up.
Yeah, I'll roll bluff.
That's funny. You believe your own lie.
I got a 5, guys.
All right. He looks.
Wait,
at
no, wait,
you,
that was the wrong roll. Sorry, I was supposed to be
Okay.
a +1. Let me redo that.
So it was a 3.
So no,
Now it's a
there you
6.
go. It's a 6.
All right.
It's still
So
bad.
he looks at you, and then he looks at the building, and he looks at the shopkeeper, and he goes, "Jaden, what are these lot doing back here? They seem kind of shady, and I haven't seen them before." And Jaden goes, "Well, they were burying my horse. It was killed last night, attacked by thieves, and they took its skin. I don't know what to do." And he goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down there, Missy. I didn't mean to upset you. I'll let you be on your way." And he walks away.
Alright, I kicked the door down again.
Oh God.
All right,
Yeah, give it a hard kick.
roll strength.
Roll a
Why?
5.
Yes.
Why?
Okay.
That's a net 1.
All right. I need you to roll dexterity.
Alright.
Probably accidentally kicked one of us.
Dexterity of 14.
All right. So as you're kicking the door, your other foot stumbles, and you meant for your foot to hit the door, but instead you kicked the ground, which kind of shot you off balance, and so now you're sitting there wobbling back and forth, and you're not entirely sure what happened, except for the fact that the door hasn't moved.
Push him aside and say,
Oh,
"Let
man.
me show you how a real man does this."
Oh man, I would totally be like, Jax, you okay? And I was here. This'll put some strength back in you. And I offer him some of the Dragon
Jaden.
Butter whiskey.
Jaden looks at Jax and goes, "I didn't know you could tap dance."
Well, me either. I refuse the whiskey.
I'm taking a kick. Here we go.
I would totally be like, okay,
Nice.
suit yourself, and I'd take a swig.
Did you roll a 1 as well?
Yes, and I have a -2 on strength. So.
2 1s!
Oh man,
I
what does it
Roll
say? You don't
dexterity.
know. You can't read.
There you go, 14.
okay. Where are you?
I'm standing at the door to kick it. So.
Okay. You are now over here. Your head was bashed into the wall when you slipped and fell on the wall. Roll 1d3 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay, so you take 3 points of lethal damage. And you have a very large cut in your forehead now on the left-hand side. It's
The
leaking
battle
out
mark
blood.
of a warrior.
Alright, I'm doing this crap. Again!
Is it bad that you start rooting for ones?
Oh, come on!
Roll dexterity.
That's like the worst luck I've ever done. 21 dex. I should be fine.
All right. You lift your foot up, and then notice there's a caterpillar on your foot as you're bringing it down to kick the door. And then you think about it as you're doing it, and you're like, that might throw off my balance. And so you put your foot back down on the ground, and you flick the caterpillar off with your finger.
Alright, I take 20 to kick down this damn door.
That's gonna create a lot of noise.
That's going to create a lot of noise.
Alright, I do it one more time, guys, just because I've got the best strength. If I get another one, we're going in the front entrance or we're picking this lock or something. I don't care.
Maybe we should have picked the lock to begin with?
An 11. Is that better?
Basically, this is what you hear when your foot hits the door.
Nothing.
Did you hear that noise?
No, I didn't.
I know, right? It's
Oh,
ridiculous.
Let me do it again. Let me do it again. You ready?
I heard that sound like a clock.
It's yeah.
There we
Doors are
go.
definitely
Alright,
his worst
you're gonna
enemy.
kick it
Did
twice
two more
Alright,
times.
All right. This time you're kind of doing a little jig, and you kick it by accident. And then the last time, while you were doing the little jig, you accidentally tripped over your own feet, and you barreled into the door, and it just burst open.
Hey, guys, see, we don't need a rogue.
Who
And
needs a
you
rogue
you
when
hear
you've
from
got
the other
bodies
side of
to
the
throw
building.
yourself?
You go, "Hey, what was that again?"
I go inside and hide. And shut the door.
Does anybody else?
I
stay
would.
outside.
I'd follow him inside.
Are you gonna follow him inside?
Oh,
No, I said I'd. Oh, yeah.
All right. So there's an angry guard out here, and Ilum and Barth, you guys are still outside.
Yep.
He looks at you guys and he goes, "What was that noise?" One time was suspicious. 2 times, I can't believe anything you're saying.
I point to my mouth and make a little, like, can't talk thing.
That does make sense. My friend here can't say anything.
He looks at you and he crosses his arms expectantly.
My good friend, we're just trying to pack up these supplies for our next venture. I just picked up something particularly heavy and put it off to the side.
He says,
Oh, because the cart is right there.
And he says, and that's what made that horrific noise that sounded like wood breaking? It doesn't look like there's anything broken around here.
You're not talking, Bill.
If nothing, then your ears must have deceived you. If nothing's broken, how could it sound like wood breaking?
He raises an eyebrow at you. Roll bluff.
wouldn't that be deception?
I mean,
Yeah, it's the same thing.
all the same.
Same thing.
I gotta go AFK real quick. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Do you want us to continue?
I'm at. Yeah, we can continue. I'm at 11 for my bluff roll.
Okay. Is there anything? Okay, yeah, 11. All right. He looks at you and he shakes his head. He goes, "You guys lied to me, I think, the last time. I'm not sure. I couldn't place it. You said something about a barrel and a dead horse, and she backed you up." And he points at the shopkeeper, and that's the only reason why, because she's prestigious. And he goes, "But you guys are a shady lot. You've been wandering around this town too long today. What do you guys need to be in this corner of town this long for when the horse has already been taken care of?"
Perhaps you didn't hear me before. We are loading up a cart for our prestigious friend here. to
He
take
said,
further time.
and I said, I don't believe you.
Well, you can see the cart there with the supplies, and Jaden here will certainly validate my claims.
Do you say something to Jaden or make any gestures towards Jaden?
Um, yeah, I look at Jaden and motion expectantly.
She smiles and she goes, "Well, why certainly, officer. Yeah, they were just helping me load up the cart. I didn't realize it was going to make that much noise. I didn't know." And the guard goes, "Loading a cart doesn't take that much time, and it doesn't make that much noise, especially when last time I came here, it had just as much stuff as it does now in it. Nothing's been added."
Was he actually paying attention though?
You don't know.
Apparently.
Yeah. I look at him. So, are you staking a claim here, or what are you trying to say? Taking
He
a more
says, "Well,"
intimidating tone.
he says, "I'm just scouting the area. It's my job to maintain the city peace and make sure shady individuals aren't doing uncouth actions."
Well, perhaps you'll be more vigilant so this lady's horse doesn't die next time. Does anything look bad here?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last thing you said.
And what exactly, or what is shady about the situation you see in front of you?
He says you guys are in the back of an alley. I've never seen you before.
We
Well, we've
freaking
been
live
40
here.
days. We've been working.
We've been here for
with,
years.
Yeah, we've been here a while. So either you must
Oh
be
no,
new.
He says, "Well, now that you say that, it is only my first week here."
I
Shot to
understand
kill.
that you want to impress the boss, but and prove to everyone how vigilant you are. But really, I promise you, we are not up to anything nefarious.
Roll persuasion.
Is that persuasion?
That it might be. 17.
17
He says
on
he shakes his head in agreement. He nods his head in agreement with you. He goes, "Yeah, that must make sense." All right. Well, you can just Jaden,
We'll
was
promise
it?
to
And
keep the
she
noise
goes,
down
"Yeah."
to immediate.
He goes, "You can vouch for these men?" She goes, "Yeah, yeah, they're good people." And he goes, "Okay." He says, and then he looks back at you, Barth, and he says, "You guys have to keep the noise down. The other members of the town and the surrounding buildings are going to start complaining about the noise, and if they start complaining, there's nothing I can do. You're going to have half the city watch over here."
Right, I understand. Thank you. What was your name, sir?
He says,
Bob Marley.
"My name is Bobsy
Aww.
Boilpoint."
Bobsy Boyle Boy.
I'm
You're a
so
fine
glad I'm not
guard,
here.
and I will definitely talk to your superiors about how thorough you are with your job and how seriously you take it.
He says, "I don't need help from you," and he leaves.
Excellent, thank you.
Alright, what do we see in this house? We're leaving up the talking to him from now on.
Right? Told you.
What do you?
Yeah, what's in this place?
Okay. So, are the other people going inside too, or just you two?
Yeah,
Well, we're already in there, so.
No, I'm gonna stay outside to make sure that they're all good.
Okay. All right. So, Ilium's going inside or no?
I'm going inside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Awesome.
going in.
All right. What you do not see is any reference of normalcy anywhere inside this building. From one side of the building to the other side of the building is coated in this black, bloody ooze. Looks like it's half dried. It's a very rank, foul blood odor coming from every part of this building. In fact, it's so strong that you must make a constitution check.
I cast prestidigitation to make it smell nice near me. I think
You're
you
still
can do
gonna
that,
have
right?
to take the initial one.
It's a saving throw for con.
Nat 20.
I got
Hold on.
I've
8.
lost my constitution.
Hold on. Okay. I was getting suspicious of my roll there because that's like the third nat 20 I've gotten in a row.
Okay, Jax, you puke off to the right-hand side. Matthew and Ilum, you guys are just fine. In fact, you see Jax barfing his brain out, and you're not entirely sure what the problem is. It didn't seem to affect you guys at all.
It
I
positively reeks in here.
look at Jackson and say, you know, some Dragonbone or whiskey could probably help with that.
I do take a swig of that to wash out my mouth.
Okay, take a Constitution check. Saving throw.
Again? It's just whiskey.
All right.
Yeah, but this is
Seriously?
Dragonbone or whiskey.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
you
there
don't
was
mess
some
with
type
this
of.
stuff.
I didn't know that shit. I
You
got another
feel
8.
like you feel like you've been baited by Matthew
I
here.
do. So I punch him in the face.
You can't.
Why?
You got an 8. So I need you to roll a percentile dice. It's
Oh, God.
1d100.
86.
Okay. You lose feeling in your right hand.
I punch him to see if the feeling comes back.
You feel something crack in your finger, but yeah, you punch him. Matt, you get punched in the face. Take 1d3 points of non-lethal damage.
Oh man, 1d3 points. Looks like he wants some.
All right, what do you do?
I just push him against the black sludge.
Can you lay on
Alright,
hands this shit?
You have a very, very strong flavored, almost like a blackberry mint coming up from the back of your throat. About a minute after you took the swig of Dragonbone or whiskey, and you can't help but notice how incredibly good it tastes coming back up than when it went down.
Okay. I ain't never touching that shit again. Not if it makes me break a hand.
Like, you're the one who punched somebody. It didn't make you do anything. That's like going and saying, oh, this sword made me kill this person. No, it didn't. The sword is but a tool.
You made me drink shit that apparently wasn't regular whiskey.
I did not make you do anything. I offered it to you and you chose to drink it.
Well, we're going to continue on. What's in this room?
Alright,
We got the black sludge.
So-
Alright, guys, what is this shit?
black bloody sludge. Alright, and so from the main beam running across the ceiling, you see rope after rope descending down to the floor, spaced out about 5 feet apart from each other. And in between each rope, there are 3 sections of animal hides that are being stretched. To
Well,
the
we know what
left
happened to
of
the
you,
horse hide.
on the floor, there's a bunch of boxes that are seemingly untouched by the blood. To the right of you, there's a casket filled with some sort of liquid that smells foul. You've never seen it before.
Like
And then
casket,
at the very
like
far
what?
side of the
What?
room, like uh, like a small barrel.
Oh, a cask. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. When you say casket, it
And
makes me
then
think of buried dead people.
yeah, and at the very end of the room, there's a purple sofa, um, that seems to be covered in something fuzzy. The fabric, and it's very clean. In fact, it stands out to you how clean this sofa is compared to the rest of the room.
Hmm.
That's weird. Alright, well, we found the horse hide. Let's just leave and go tell the frickin' sheriff.
Tell them what? That we broke into a house?
No, that we saw an open door and looked in, and there's a bunch of. I'm pretty sure this will make it look fine. I mean, there's black ooze everywhere, man. They're not gonna question anything. Well, first thing I do is go tell Bart what's going on.
All right, so you walk back out.
Yeah.
Olo,
Okay.
friendo.
Are you the only
What's on
person
the
that
other
walks out?
side?
Yeah, I'll stay in there. I'm gonna keep looking around.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have. I
I'll
would
get
have
back
checked
to
the
you in a
barrels and
second.
stuff.
All right, I'll get back to you guys in a second. So you're outside with Barth. Yeah. And every single time you step out of the building, the bloody black ooze kind of sticks your foot to the floor for a second. And then when you get outside, the shopkeeper throws up. Um, but your companions seem unfazed by it.
So that entire room is full of. Well, I don't know what it is, but it's this stuff on the bottom of my shoe.
Right. We are under a whole lot of suspicions, so let's go back inside. I'll go get the city people, and we will go from there. I don't want to arouse, or I don't want to cause any more attention than we already have.
Then should we all head back to our base and clean up first, then?
I'm worried that simply walking to the base will cause similar reactions to what just happened with our friend Jaden here.
Okay.
And since I'm untainted, I can go talk to him and bring him into the building.
The taint.
Taint.
She's
I go to Jaden and
G-
make sure she's okay.
all right, and how do you do that?
First, I make sure she's conscious.
She is.
Great.
She has just finished throwing up.
Okay. I grab a towel out of my ear and wipe her head and give her my hand to help her up.
She takes it weakly and stands back up, and she goes, "My thanks. This is just not turning out to be a good day for me.
Yeah. Why don't you go?
My
and
life is
sit
going
down?
down so fast. I don't know what to do with myself anymore."
It's okay. Just go in, sit down. I'm gonna go get the head of police and make them aware of what's going on in this building.
She says, "What's going on?"
Well.
Apparently some nefarious criminal is
Aaron?
using this building as a makeshift tannery.
What's a tannery?
A place where you turn hides into leather.
You see realization wash over her face, and she goes, so, and tears start to come out of her eyes, and she goes,
I put my arm
pack
around her and I
horse?
say, I know it's just hard. I know it's just hard, Jaden. But some people are just that evil to the core.
She says, She says, but Pimple Smudge never deserved that.
You're right.
Oh my
he didn't,
God, these
and
names.
I promise we will bring justice for Pimple Smudge.
She goes, I appreciate it.
Now go on and lie down. You've had a long enough day already.
And she says, who's going to watch the horse?
Excellent
You know I
point.
can't be trusted with horses. They killed my last one. And she walks away into the building.
Where's our friend? What was his name?
You hear, just you, Bartholomew, because you're the
Yes.
only one outside
Yeah.
right now.
Mhm.
You hear her say, can you come over here for 1 second?
I oblige and head towards her.
Alright, she's standing at the front door.
Oh, okay. I assume it's like there.
What are you doing?
And she says, here, for your troubles, and she hands you a pouch. Thank you for helping me figure out what happened to my horse. And she walks back inside.
Thank you, ma'am. We really appreciate it. I look at the pouch. How much is in there?
There's a couple coins in there totaling about 4 gold and 50 silver.
Nice.
Careful, we'll start being called the treacherous transport investigation company.
Hey man, can't have that, I guess. Alright, so I want to head over to the, there.
Alright, you take yourself where you need to go, and I'm gonna get back to these guys inside the building.
Sounds great.
Alright. Matthew.
Okay.
What do you do?
I do all the things. So there's like barrels that are clean and they're not touched by the ooze?
They're pretty clean, except for the very bottom of the barrels, which are touching it.
Okay, well I would open up one of the barrels just to see what's inside.
Okay. Roll perception.
Aw man, perception. Nice. Aw man, mighty number
Okay.
7.
It's too dark to see.
Oh, well that's unfortunate. I light a torch.
No, don't do that.
We put the one person with dark vision outside the dark building.
I stop him before he lights a torch because I say, man, we don't know if this stuff is flammable or not. We shouldn't do that.
Alright.
I'm smart enough to know that.
Alright, so how do you propose we go and start looking through this stuff?
We just bring it outside.
No.
No.
They're just barrels, dude.
Right. Pilfered from a house that we broke into.
I say
Otherwise,
we all just
That
leave and
I
hang
just
out in the
want- like,
back
is this
alley.
just one big room here and there's no one in it?
No one's in it. One
And
big room.
there's
The
a-
entire house
there's
is
a
one
big-
big room.
And there's a big purple
Right,
couch.
I just
on
want to
the
walk
opposite
to the
side.
other
I
end
didn't have a
and
chance.
back.
I didn't have a chance to draw that PNG file, so I could overlay the PNG file over that house to give you the room. But I'm sorry, so it'll have to wait till next game session. But
That's fine,
yeah,
man.
it's one big room.
We're used to playing in our minds anyway.
So I at least want to walk down to one end and back before I'm happy enough to leave, you know?
Okay.
The entire time,
So
all you
every
hear
single
is squish, squish, squish.
So where do you start? Where do you start and where do you end? Show me your
We
path.
broke in this door here. I'm gonna walk. I'm just gonna really walk straight down here.
Okay.
Anything
Alright.
catches my
When
eye,
you-
you know, if like I'm here and I
when
see
you
something
go-
over here.
Alright, when you get to about here, make a strength check.
Just a strength saving throw. All right.
No, strength check.
What is the difference? 'Cause that doesn't make sense to me.
So a strength saving throw would be something that would affect your strength. If a strength check would be something like you're trying to bust a door down or something.
This should be athletics, really.
That falls
Yeah.
under strength.
Oh yeah, do athletics.
22.
That's fine. Okay.
That's
Same
fine.
bonus.
You notice that it's getting harder for you to lift up your boots every single time you step down.
Okay. Then hold on a second. And I'm going to start. And so I imagine this will take some time, but I'm literally going to start cleaning the little area. I'm just going to clean my boot off. Again, with prestidigitation. And then
that
I'm
a
going to
cantrip?
put my foot. Yeah, it is a cantrip. I can cast it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna clean my foot off, put my boot back down, and see if it's now easier to walk.
Okay, just the one boot or both?
Just the one boot for now, and then if it works out, then I'll do the other.
Okay, so describe to me exactly what you're doing.
I'll lift up my boot because I'll notice, oh hey, this is becoming difficult, and then just kind of point my hand at it, and I don't know what noise will be made. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
You gotta give me something.
Hawashawaza.
Hawashawaza. Okay, you'll hear a Hawashawaza.
Alright, and a
And,
deep,
my
dark
boot will be clean.
voice emanating from the middle of the room where Ilum is. Both Jax and Matthew hear Hawashawaza, and it just kind of growls out of existence.
Was that you,
Okay, and
Ilium?
one second, I'm gonna. You hear in your head, yes.
Wait, yeah, because he can't speak out loud. He's mute.
Yeah, and actually, I guess if I'm turning away from you, I actually, yeah, so I turn around and face you and say, yes, that was me.
Do you have light as a spell?
No, I can,
Does
I
your
can,
character
I can,
ask him that?
Yeah, I say that out loud.
um, I would respond, like they hear How's the Waza again, and some sparks fly up, and then, or sparks, they instantly, actually, no, wait, that could be bad. No, answer is no.
You don't have light?
So you're putting your foot back down, or is it still in midair?
I would have been in midair for all of this conversation because I don't talk and things, but now it's been clean, so now I'm going to try out the little sticky thing.
Okay, so you put your foot back down on the ground, and now what do you do?
I'm going to lift it back up, see if that solved the problem of me having difficulty walking.
Yep. You're able to lift up your foot. It's a lot easier now.
Alright, at least you know how we're getting out of here.
And then we'll continue on my searching.
Okay.
Investigation.
With
of
only
So you're just gonna keep doing that every time it gets difficult?
Yeah. I already did it to the other one. Do I have to say How's the Waza every single time?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And you got to say it in a demonic voice because that's your character. You got role
Try to
players.
let Franklin outside here without
What's in his
breaking
head?
the wine.
So the way his character works is whenever he casts a spell, since he's mute, that he opens his mouth for anything that's verbal, and then noise comes out from around him, like emanating from his core, if you would. And it's a deep, dark, demonic voice that you can't understand. And when the spell finishes, the voice disappears.
Yeah, I wanted him to just have a parrot that knew the spells, but he wouldn't go for it.
Alright, so we keep hearing Alashawaza, Alashawaza, Alashawaza.
So where do you go now?
As I said, I'm just going to finish going down to this end, and if I don't
Okay.
see anything, just head back to the door and leave.
All right, so you get to about here, and you notice it's starting to get hard to lift your feet again. Make a strength check. Your feet are stuck to the ground.
I'm gonna take my boots off. No, that's a horrible
Okay.
idea. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. Well, I mean, there's a Jackie Chan movie about it. Okay, so I'm just gonna cast Presentation still on my foot. It should be able to clean up it's magic. It should be able to clean it up. So just slowly and just Haushawaza. 6 seconds later, Haushawaza.
Okay. You feel a warm feeling on your feet, and the black ooze around you in that space where your feet were disappear, and you can move freely in that 5-foot square.
Alright, we should just spend the next hour cleaning up this whole building. Wait, we don't want to do the guards are on their way, right?
Wait, are guards on their way?
Yeah, Bart said there were guards coming.
Oh, I'm
I'm gonna
leaving.
pause you
Goodbye.
guys there.
I'm done.
I'm gonna go to the other guy.
All right, I'm here.
All right. Where are you here?
I'm up at the city
Okay. See ya.
thing.
Go for it.
I want to talk to whoever is in charge. I assume Boris, but if there's somebody else that I would know to talk to, I'll go talk to them.
Okay.
I say,
The guard, Boris says, I don't have time to keep dealing with you over and over and over. And he walks back inside. He goes, and as he's walking back inside, you hear him say, I'll get one of my subordinates.
excellent.
I'm kind of glad we're pissing him off.
Is he getting a subordinate? Yes, you're probably
Yep.
finding somebody.
Well, he's got to walk through there and grab it from the hall somewhere. He's probably yelling at people.
Gotta grab a subordinate.
Yeah, he's putting it down.
And
And there you go. He turns to you, and as he walks out of the building, and he goes, "Who was it that called and pissed off Boris? The last thing we need is him yelling at us inside because some townsfolk have their hands full again."
I would think the last thing you actually would need is a running around thief murdering civilian animals.
He goes, "My apologies. I'm sorry. Boris can be a little hard sometimes on us."
Right, I understand, man. He was just hard on us this morning. I just wanted you to see my side. My
Phrasing,
associates and I
guys.
have my associates and I have discovered what looks to be an illegal tannery in the abandoned building to the south, or just south of the main fountain.
He looks at you and he goes, "What's a tannery?"
How does nobody know what a tannery is?
Uh,
It's a place where they turn hides into leather.
oh, that's how they do it?
Yes, it's not.
I always wondered where leather came from.
Well, there you go. They just turn these hides into leather.
So there's an illegal, what is it you said it was?
An illegal tannery? Basically, somebody's operating in this building but not paying for it, and really making a mess of the town. Not to mention getting
A
their
tannery?
What is so hard to understand about this word tannery?
Yes. He's operating in a building that he's not paying for and murdering other civilians' animals to get his hides.
He says, do you know who's doing it? We
We don't
can't
know who's
apprehend a
doing it.
suspect if we don't know who's doing it.
I don't know who's doing it. I just want to be sure that my people are clear of any suspicion, because as I understand, our reputation isn't the best.
He
I
says,
just don't
well,
want I don't want any misunderstandings.
I kind of got my hands full right now. I don't really have time to deal with this. But if you were to, say, make this place disappear, you think you could burn it down for me? I would pay you 3 gold to burn it down for me.
You'll pay me 3 gold to do something illegal and possibly hazardous to the entire town. I say very loudly.
He shakes his head. He goes, you misunderstand. You misunderstand.
He's the one running the tannery.
Obviously I do.
He goes, he shakes his hand back and forth, waves it back and forth horizontally, as if completely and totally flabbergasted on why you don't understand exactly what he's saying.
I want to do an insight check on this guy.
Okay, what are you inciting for?
I'm seeing if he has I'm seeing if he has anything that might look like he has an ulterior motive, or anything, maybe something on his person that might look suspicious.
Okay, what are you questioning exactly? What makes you do this exactly? Tell me the phrase I said, or he said actually, or something that you saw on his body, something.
He asked him to burn the place down.
Alright.
Hey, Bill has to come up with it. Yeah.
I lean in and whisper, lean into him and whisper, and I say, I don't make things disappear for criminals, or I mean, I don't typically make things disappear.
You don't typically destroy crime scenes.
Is that kind
Um,
of like my point of
go ahead and
contact?
roll insight.
Alright. There you go, 11.
You see him shift uncomfortably. It's barely noticeable.
Yeah. Can I do... Stand by, hold on, just a second. Okay. Maybe you'd like to talk about... I say to him, maybe you'd like to talk about this in private.
He says, well, that does make sense. Private, say, could we come to my office inside this building?
Sure, perfect.
Okay, so he's gonna lead you through the building. You're gonna walk past Boris, and Boris is gonna spit on the wall next to you.
As I walk past Boris, I cast message.
Okay. Can you link that for me so I know what it does?
Can't hear you, Bill.
I don't have I have it up on my phone, right? Not on anything else.
Oops, oh shit. There we go. Let's see if I can get it. Actually, I think Trent has them, doesn't he?
I'm looking it up. Give me just a second. I've got it right here. Hold on.
All right. Hey guys, I have to take.
Sounds great.
Okay.
I pasted it in chat.
So this is what you use in order to communicate with your party members, but you can only do it once every 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's a cantrip. I can. It doesn't have to necessarily. It just says a creature, so not necessarily a party member.
No, wait,
No,
I'm the guy
I'm asking
who
in
talks to
general.
people in their head. No, you
Oh,
got people mixed up.
Gotcha.
No,
Gotcha.
Warlocks, part of taking the Great Old Pact means I get to talk to people in their head so long as they can understand languages. It's actually really, really OP.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got it. All right. Let's see. Okay. So what do you say?
I say to him that I think this man is operating in a building illegally, and I can prove it. And that he should.
He looks
meet my
shocked. He looks shocked. And he looks at you quizzically, and he tilts his head to the side and holds out 5 on his hand. You notice he has 6 fingers, but he holds out 5 of those fingers.
He can reply in a whisper
And then
that
he
only I
points
can
to
hear.
he points to the building behind, or the room behind him, and he walks inside. Yeah. And the guy that's leading you into his office doesn't seem to take notice.
He points to a room behind him. You said?
Yep.
Where is this room in relation to the office that I'm going in?
Okay. So you are currently here. The office that Boris is at, let me bring Boris to where Boris is. Okay, the office would be here, and he's going to lead you here. So they're going to finish doing that. All right.
Okay.
So you're in the room with the disgruntled subordinate of Boris, and he says, "It bothers me that you would suggest something so repulsive of me."
I don't recall suggesting any sort of thing. Can you be more specific?
He glares at you.
I'll take that as a no. Now, what do you want to do about this building?
He says, "I want you to make it disappear. Burn it."
Okay, and you offered me 3 gold to make the building disappear.
He says, "Yes. And it needs to be done soon."
Surely a man with your sort of, let's say, resources, a man with your resources can offer a little bit more than that. I say
He sits down in his chair and he leans back on it and puts his feet up on the desk and crosses his arms and just stays silent.
Do you have the gold here with you?
He comes back down on his chair and he opens up a drawer in his desk, and you hear him rattling some coins, and then he brings his hand out of the desk and there's 3 coins, one between each of his knuckles, and he throws them up in the air out of his knuckles, and when they come back down he catches them in his knuckles again effortlessly, and he goes, "It's right here."
I can see it right there. If you don't mind, I would like to inspect it.
He slides you 1 coin.
I take the coin and grab it very purposefully and slowly bring it towards my mouth. I put it in my mouth, bite it, and see if it's bendable at all, and make sure its validity. I look at the front structure and make sure the carvings and intricacies are correct and up to date. I look around his room for anything that might be incriminating or I don't know, bad.
Okay. Do this 1 point at a time. First, you don't see anything wrong with the coin. It looked completely and totally legit, though your teeth hurt a little bit now. And you can make a perception check about the room.
Alright.
What the
23.
fuck is that shit?
That's 20, come on. Makes up for my 1 to -1.
Yeah. You notice that the chair that he's sitting on is coated in very, very nicely worked leather.
No black slime or anything of the sort anywhere.
No, in fact, you don't even smell it.
Okay. Um. Okay. I need some sort of, I guess, formal agreement for this. How do I know you'll hold up your end of the bargain?
He says, "You're just gonna have to trust me. I'm a man of my word."
Okay. I suppose I'm sort of in a corner here. I will accept your offer, and we will burn the building this tonight.
Tonight? You mean tonight? You mean the eclipse?
Yes, during the eclipse.
During the eclipse. He says, he shakes his head, he goes, "Yes. That would take care of things. Thank you for
I
bringing this
agree.
to my attention. I don't know if anybody else would have had your level of understanding." And he smiles.
I would like payment in advance.
He slides the coin that you inspected back across the table. He says, "I will give you a third in advance."
I say you'll give me 2/3 in advance, with persuasion, or make it intimidation, I guess.
Intimidation? What are you gonna say that's gonna be intimidating?
Uh, I say if you want everything to go smoothly, you will give me 2/3 in advance.
Roll persuasion. He slides another coin across the table.
Great, thank you.
I hope you guys are.
To...
I hope you guys are adding these coins to your character sheets and you remove the coins from earlier.
Yeah, no problem. I can help with it.
Awesome.
Can I find you here later if I need to contact you?
He says, "I will be out and about. I have things I need to take care of. You know, councilman items. Stuff above the general public. You wouldn't even want to know about it. It wouldn't interest you."
Well, you are correct on that front. I am interested in collecting the rest of my bounty and would like to know where it can be done.
He says, "When the deed is done, you can collect it under the tree next to the treacherous halls.
Perfect. Thank you. It's good. Good talking with you.
He smiles and nods his head. A big toothy grin.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go find Boris.
Okay. You can walk yourself over to Boris. I'm gonna switch gears here. Alright. I think we have a Matthew, a Trent, and a Mitchell. So I gave Matthew and Mitchell an opportunity. It's Trent's opportunity now. Go for it.
Oh, Matthew wasn't here.
No, I gave you an opportunity last time, and you didn't capitalize on it. But Trent, go.
Alright, so I'm in this
Jack.
building,
Do
right?
what?
To do what you want.
You'll never know.
It's.
Alright,
I've done
so
what I
we're-
wanted to do.
There's nothing in this building that's of interest except for some barrels and a couch, right?
Yeah, that couch looks pretty nice. Like, you're pretty sure that on the black market, that shady market where you do your smuggling from, if you were to be able to smuggle this out of the city, it's an easy 110 gold if you could get it over to a different city.
Is it made it all leather?
We only. Yeah, we don't know
It's
because we haven't
almost like
looked at it.
It's almost like a fuzzy leather, if you would. You've never seen anything like it before.
It's a shag couch.
We haven't. Alright, so I know that we only do smuggling when it means helping people out because we're all good. Smuggling for our own benefit just is flat out thievery almost anyway, and we don't really steal, so I'm not really interested in stealing anything here.
Okay.
It's just a crime scene. So
Yeah.
I say to the other guys, like, look, man, we've seen everything we need to see. Let's get out of here and go clean ourselves off, and we'll let the town investigate this.
Okay.
What do you guys say?
Was Barf, was he away from the rest of the party just now?
Yeah, he's over in the consulate.
Yeah, I agree with you. Let's let the town go and deal with this mess.
Yeah, we solved the mystery. We didn't catch the guy. I say we get out, we clean ourselves off, and we stake this place out, waiting for the guy to come back. Until we hear from Bart.
That'll work.
Ilium, is that a good idea?
I'm on board.
Alright, so as we leave, cast prestidigitation on the floorway so we have a smooth walkway out.
Okay.
We'll do.
Who's going
I'll
first?
also.
I'll go first.
I am.
Oh wait,
He's
yeah,
closest anyway.
he kind of has to go first.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to clear the path.
Matthew's gonna step
So
out or
you
what?
just. We're all stepping
Oh,
out.
I see.
Just.
I see. Okay.
Yeah,
Dylan's
I'm just
gonna
going to
step
the
out.
pathway.
Yeah, we're
we're
kind
all
of just
stepping
speeding
out.
through so we don't have to cast the spell. Because we know he's going to do it, so we're just going to do it.
Sure. Yep. Thank you for
So what do you
letting
want
me
me
know
to
what
say?
you're doing.
We're
Nah,
trying
you
to
don't
keep
have
it
say
high level, Chris.
All right. Yeah, I'm not worried about the
You
second
notice
part.
when
Okay.
you get out.
Alrighty.
You notice when you get outside the building that the horse is staying away from you.
Jaden's watching that horse anyway. So let's just go, you go
Let's-
wash off in the well here.
You-
We'll draw some shit out, and then...
Hold on, Bill's cat's doing something.
bathe
Make sure
ourselves.
something break anything.
All right. So you're gonna wash off in the well?
Not
In
in
the
the
well?
well. We're going to draw water, and then bathe ourselves. While he's probably casting prestidigitation on us, because that spell does everything.
Okay.
We're getting clean.
Okay. So I'm gonna leave you guys to that, and I'm gonna jump back over.
Chris,
Boris
Chris,
yes.
can I do something real quick?
What do you want to do?
Sweet. All right.
Sorry, I was
So,
talking to
I would go to the lady, the shopkeeper lady, and see if she has a couple a couple vials, like 5 or 6 vials, empty ones.
Okay, she's inside the building, and you're not sure where she is.
Inside her building?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, she's inside of her building or her shop, if you would.
Okay, then I
We
would
can't go in there looking like this.
Agreed. So if I could get cleaned off real quick.
Yeah, it's gonna take us a while. Is what he's saying.
Yep, it's gonna take you a while to clean yourself off.
Prestidigitation shouldn't take that long.
Well, he has to cast it like 6 times per person.
Well, I mean, it's only on my boots, right?
No, like to get the smell off and shit, right? Plus, you and I are still covered in blood from the horse.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll just go with it. Let him go back to the other guys.
Okay.
All right. You come up to Boris's door, Bill.
Excellent. I knock.
All right. He opens up, and you see the Supreme Consulate, Boris Haydenlift, standing before you.
I say, Boris, I'm sure you heard my message before.
He looks at you and he puts his finger up to his lips, and he waves you inside.
Great. And I close the door behind me and go inside.
Okay.
I explained to him what we found in the empty build or in the building, the abandoned building south, and the deal that the disgruntled employee made with me.
He says, "Why would you make such an accusation of my staff?" He says, "My staff has served me for years. They love me here."
I don't doubt that that he does love you and appreciates the employment, but I am certain that he is making money on the side.
He says, "Well, my employees, my associates are allowed to run other businesses as long as they're here during their work hours."
Right, but this employee wants me to burn a building down in the night, in the middle of a city, to cover up his tracks from murdering this, or from killing this poor lady's horse.
He shakes his head. He goes, "I see. Um, do you require assistance burning down the building?"
I'm confused.
Oh my god, this
They're
is
both
great!
correct.
He's an
This
attitude!
guy is killing animals that don't belong to him.
I'm sorry, I missed what you said. They were laughing.
So do you not mind that this guy is killing animals that don't belong to him?
Well, if you think about it, there's really no proof. You just found a tannery, and it had some stretched hides in it.
Well,
maybe,
I do have.
maybe, just take care of the issue for us, and we'll call. We'll say we'll call half your debt square.
Oh my god, I'm so glad
That would
I'm
be
not
the
here.
rest of it, right?
No, what?
No,
half
you're
of
not
what
there.
you
Half
owe
what we,
still.
You're not there.
it's more for clarification issues.
It makes sense.
Yep.
There's no way that I do this, and I do not. I promised this lady I would get justice for her pimple snibble something, and justice will be carried out.
It's pimple smudge. That's like the one thing I've written down.
I stand up and take my leave.
He says, "Hold on a second."
I turn and say yes.
He says, "You're right. We should arrest this individual." He says, "Let me go grab 2 of my guards, and we'll
Oh, this is
arrest
gonna
my
turn bad.
associate for this."
This is gonna turn bad. I have a bad feeling about this.
You're not there either.
I know.
That would, I don't know.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah, it's rough. I say great. I'm glad that you've understood.
So,
He
To
goes,
my
"Most
audience,
certainly. When there's a
guys, what
crime
I think is
committed,
gonna
you gotta
happen
make sure
is-
it's taken care of."
I think that this guy's gonna
insights
come and he's gonna
and
actually arrest us
anything
as the
else
culprits.
you might want to do.
So I have a really bad feeling
Let's
about
arrest
this.
guy.
So this is, I'm calling it right here.
Okay.
The guy's
and,
gonna try to arrest us as the culprits.
So what exactly are you looking like? Are you, when you're rolling insight? Okay, yeah, just go ahead and roll it. I'll give it to you.
Oh
yeah,
man,
not 20. I thought.
Net 20.
man, that 20, bro.
Um,
The dice fairy giveth, and the dice fairy taketh away.
Well,
you
Bill took
notice
it.
whenever you notice whenever you
Hey,
notice 2 things. One,
hey, hey!
Keep going, man.
okay, you notice 2 things. One, he seemed very quick to to go and arrest his associate. 2, you can't figure out why he's the only person that you've talked to that knows the word tannery.
Okay.
But if they don't know the word tannery, where do they think that leather
Okay,
comes from?
Why don't I take you down to the building and you can see for yourself what's going on?
He says that's not necessary. I can have one of my associates investigate it, and he waves it off indigently.
Man, I just want to stab this guy.
Told you. Has he been gone a long time?
Yeah, I feel like I have. But who knows? Maybe it hasn't been that long.
Yeah,
let's
you guys
go...
are starting. Hold on, I'm gonna pause you. You 3 are
Sure.
trying to figure out why Barth has been gone for over an hour now. You have no clue where he went. The last time you heard anything about Barth, it was he was going to go get someone to investigate the building. You haven't heard anything since. He hasn't returned. You haven't gotten any messages. No runners. For all intents and purposes, this is odd. Normally he checks in with you guys a lot.
Alright, so I say, guys, we should grab the cart and go pick him up. He's obviously taking a long time hitting on some lady up there, and we just pick him up and then head out of town. Aaron
Okay.
said he was
I'm gonna
AFK.
No, I'm still
Alright,
here.
I'm gonna turn it
I'm
back.
here.
I'm gonna let you guys. Why don't you guys jump into the player conspiracy room,
Yes.
and I'll have a one-on-one conversation with Barth here.
Hold on, wouldn't it be more
And you-
efficient just to go and take Barth and throw him in the DM room with yourself?
I love it.
Okay, so let's just grab everything and go there.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of obvious, I know, that they kind of intend on arresting the troublemaker, which is, in this instance, Bill.
Yeah, but we don't know that because we're not there. So, role-playing wise, we're going to go pick him up, and then, out of player knowledge, we're going to save his ass.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's do it. Let's go tear up the town. Let's do it. We shall root out this corruption.
Oh, there is TeamSpeak. God damn it.
There we go. Alright, we're all there. I gotta say, I don't really like having to move my guys piece by piece. It doesn't really make sense to me. Let's just
Yeah,
go where
I'm
we
just
need.
gonna
If
move
we're
my
in
guy.
combat,
Yeah.
obviously.
That makes sense.
He just
Gossiping
rolled a
cleric.
17 plus 4.
A highly
Probably doing
voracious
more,
cleric.
It'll automatically add adjectives.
What's
Oh.
that?
The game, when you put in new characters, like you tell them what you want to do, and then it'll automatically like add adjectives.
No,
map tools.
that is all Chris.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just Chris's playstyle. Man, look at them two. They're on top of a house. Uh-oh.
Should we move back to the other room now?
No, he said that he would let. So we're just chilling out here for a moment. I don't like what just happened though. I don't know about it.
Yeah.
That looks really, really bad. This is what happens when we start ferreting out the corruption in our fair town. All we're trying to do is drain the swamp, and this is what happens.
This town is a swamp. The guards don't even know who we are. We've lived here for like 3 years. This whole place is like crumbling. Not just our house, apparently. It makes me think that the charges that were given to us are BS anyway, and that we should demand our money back if we're gonna fight this guy anyway.
No, I mean, if push comes to shove, we can just kill him and just take all the items of worth there, and we'd have our money back at there.
Well, the taxes and fees seem fraudulent to begin with, so we'll invest. If he's been doing some type of criminal activity, I bet you that's added in there. Let's just... I don't like this guy. I don't think anyone likes this guy.
And how did he get elected?
I mean, if he is corrupt...
Dragonkin mage.
It's
So there's a
Dragonborn.
dragon
Why does he
kid.
keep putting kin?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're 100% going to arrest Bill. There's not a doubt in my mind.
If we're good, and we know he didn't break the law, he know he's talking his way out of this shit.
Yeah, he probably is.
I'll try.
He's very good at
Oh,
what
it
he
doesn't
does.
matter how sweet you're telling you is.
Wait, a 2. What is his stats that's a 2?
Okay, look at this. Oh, wait, never mind. It's not strength. The strength's like a -3.
His dexterity's a 14, so that's it.
We're sitting here trying to
But
figure out what's going on.
He had to dodge some shit.
Yeah, he's looking for an escape route. He's casting a spell.
I cast a spell. So, at what point are we gonna start breaking down the door?
Well, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point, we'll have gotten there, so we need to let him know we've arrived. I'll do it.
Okay.
I went and told them we were outside. I didn't hear anything.
What do you think of the campaign so far?
It's actually running a little stale. To be totally honest.
Hmm.
I mean, part of it's just because we don't know how to use map tools. It just needs to go quicker, like smoother, and we need to just do more stuff. Like things just need to happen, you know.
Mm. Oh God, another
There's
guy.
another guard there. Alright, I've given enough time. I'm going in the building.
I'd follow you.
Alrighty, I'm back.
We've gone into the
We
building
decided to
you
go
coming
in.
with.
We're going into. Do we have permission to do that?
I mean, we kind of just did.
I feel that with us, Chris letting us know. Whatever, we'll figure it out.
Oh, I didn't see the disgruntled subordinate of Boris.
He told me to wait. He said there's a guard that stops us.
Like we would allow the guard to stop us. Just saying.
We have no idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we're gonna just ignore him and push him aside, and if he swings, kill this guy.
Well, we have no way of knowing that our friend's in danger.
Yeah, well then we were like, excuse me, we're here to pick up this dude.
Nice, man. He's getting some nice rolls.
No, the 5d8 even
5d8?
15's pretty low. Yeah.
What was he gotta roll d8 for?
Well, he's a bard facing off against a mage, a mage, a magister, and a guard.
And Boris.
Yeah, and of course the Consulate Supreme, Boris Hayden lived. Boris here. You better get me a transport. I don't swim.
Red alert.
Yep. I missed that game. I
Man,
really should
conquer
play.
Red alert retaliation.
No. Red Alert 2. Red Alert 2 is just such a great game.
I liked retaliation.
What was Retaliation?
It's a PS1 game.
And computer as well.
You guys ever just keep scrolling in and out, in and out, in and out?
Yeah. I do that typically when I'm bored.
This is like a giant pixel, and he just colored in mini pixels in the pixel. And then within those pixels, he can have even more pixels.
I took some Benadryl for my allergies, and now it's starting to kick in, and I'm saying you're falling asleep, you know.
At least you're not falling asleep while you're streaming. Resident sleeper, you know? Get yourself some, like, coffee or something, caffeine.
Is there a way I can center my character again?
Possibly.
Center?
Wait, who the hell said that? Oh, hey.
Yeah, he went and popped down here with us. The DM has finally deemed us worthy to grace us with his presence.
That's right. Alright, so the disgruntled subordinate Boris, he looks ashamed and really antsy. He looks at you guys. He's walking out as you're walking in, and he takes a glance at you and goes, "You wouldn't by chance be looking for Boris, would you?"
No, we're here to pick up our friend. He said he would come by and inform you guys, and he's taken too long. We've got more business to do. You know, to give you back your money.
Friend,
Or
what did he look like?
I describe Bartholomew.
Stringy fellow, usually carries an instrument. Somewhat melodious voice.
These two walk up to the conversation to see what's going on. He goes, "Well, my name, thank you for asking, is..."
We didn't. We're here to pick him up. I'm just gonna jump inside and see if he's there.
He says, my name, thank you for asking, is Horseo Nabcat. He says, I can help you with whatever you need.
I've already
and
walked by and went in the door at this point, man.
Oh, okay. So move your character?
I can't. My map tool's crashed. Can you move him for me?
When did it crash? How are you saying?
It literally just did. I'm looking at his stream.
Oh, okay. Alright. So you walk
Yeah, I would have
there?
followed him too.
Yeah. There's not a door there. You guys actually have to go in over here.
Ah, got it. Okay. Well then, yeah.
Alright.
And I'll follow them, but I'll not just ignore them. I'll kind of say, like, not like sign, you know, sorry, I'm with them, and move on as well.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we just don't have time for you right now.
We're fully expecting Bartholomew to be hitting on some receptionist or something.
Okay. And so there's a lady, the highly decorated dwarves here. They stop you at the entrance, and they go, "No one walks into the building without an invitation."
We're pretty sure our friend did just that earlier. We're here to pick him up.
Your friend? Oh, the guy that was with you in the what was it? The treacherous halls earlier?
Yeah, Bart. You know, he's lived here with us for like 2 years now.
Right. Barth. You know, he hasn't been by here.
Insight. I'm inciting the crap out of that because this is exactly where Bart said he was going.
Okay.
I can't roll, so somebody roll for me, d20, and then add in...
Plus what?
Oh wait, that's not my character, hold on. Sorry, everything crashed on my computer.
That's fine.
I would incite that as well.
Like,
You
literally
both roll
everything's
insight?
crashed.
That's my insight.
Just a sec. So
Let me know.
No, Chris isn't here anymore.
yeah, so I need a d20 plus 2 from you. It's because I can't roll it because I'm still trying to get my thing up.
You got a 6.
Seriously?
Nope, he got a 14. Nope, you got a 14.
It refuses to end this tool. Finally, I can load it up again.
Alright, so things just got suspicious, and he kind of just jumped up there and left us here.
I bet you his character hears us outside or something. Alright, I'm back.
Sweet. Look at my... Uh-oh.
Alright.
Hello,
You
friends.
see
What?
Barth Thalamuel walking down the hallway as you guys are fighting with the guards.
We didn't fight with the
verbally.
guards. Oh, okay.
Like
Arguing.
arguing. Yeah. And he's accompanied by 3 Regiferan elite guard that are Dragonkin.
They're dragging him?
Dragonkin.
Oh.
Right? And then the square cut oak beard, a dwarf guardsman, steps out of the way, and Bartholomew comes up to the entrance, and they look. All the guards look at Bartholomew, and they shake their head in disappointment, and said, "Oh, this is your friend. I thought you were describing someone else."
Uh-huh.
Why the long faces, guards?
They said they hadn't seen you.
Well, I've never seen them before, so they obviously aren't lying.
As in, you walked through the room with them, and you walked right past them, and they said you never went in.
I've never seen these people. Let's adjourn back to the house.
I kind of want to know what's going on.
I
Let's
think that's
adjourn
the...
to the house, and we'll go from there.
Alright, I'm gonna roll an
Alright.
insight to see if I understand what he's talking about.
You
Sweet.
feel the highly decorated dwarf guardsman place his hand on your shoulder and go, "It's probably a good idea that you leave this area. Leave this
I got
part of
21
town for
insight.
now." You don't detect anything.
No, from Bill, to see if I can understand what he's talking, like, why he wants us to leave. Like, intuition.
Bill,
I'm gonna go ahead. If
you
it's cool.
you can give a gesture.
A gesture.
Gesture, yep.
I throw him the same glance that I gave him earlier when we were visited this morning.
Alright, I read that, and I go, okay, let's return back to headquarters.
Alright. Activating fast travel. Oh, and I can't. Damn it. Well, I was going to fast travel the whole group, and it wouldn't let me, so... Fast traveling.
Okay, friends.
Hold on one second, guys. I'm moving stuff around.
Okay.
Oh man, he's moving stuff around.
You gotta keep them separated.
I'm gonna tell you about what I know.
Oh man, he's gonna share information with us. I feel so privileged.
Okay,
All right.
so
As you walk back in to the treacherous transport building, you can't help but notice how overwhelming the alcohol smell is after being in the fresh air all day long. It's so overwhelming that it stings your nose, and mixed in with that somewhere is the smell of urine and the smell of feces, but that's only very slight, and you're not entirely sure where it's coming from.
I blame the horse.
I turn and stare at Matthew.
What?
You got all the, because I know you're a drunk.
I'm not a drunk, I say as I take a swig of the Dragon Boner whiskey.
Either way, let's go investigate this smell. Each to your own rooms, figure out where this is coming from.
Well, aren't you gonna tell us what's going on first?
No, I want to figure out the smell. I can't think with the smell.
Mine is the bottom. I'm trying to figure out why Ilum has a shield and a sword in his room when he's a warlock.
Because I'm just cool like that.
Alright, we're searching around. Do we see anything for the smell? Do we need to roll perception?
Yeah, you can roll perception.
Ten perception. Hey, somebody gets a good roll.
Nat 20.
For Jax, I'm just looking for a mat.
For perception?
Yep.
I got an 11.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. We'll start at top. Jax, you find a bunch of empty alcohol bottles scattered throughout the hallway. It doesn't look like anybody really cared to clean them up. They're just thrown there after they were finished being drunk. The alcohol in them seems weeks old, and it started to dry into the floorboards. So you pinpointed exactly where the alcohol smell is coming from.
No one else rolled
Bartholomew,
that.
there's a sack beside some barrels in your room. It seems like some sort of animal peed on it while you were sleeping.
Great. I pick up the sack and throw it outside.
Okay. It's kind of heavy. It weighs about 50 pounds and it's lumpy.
Do I need to do a check?
No, I'm just telling you in case you want to look inside.
Alright, I'll take a peek, see.
All right, it's filled with potatoes that look like they're very fresh.
Sweet, still going outside.
All right, and then Matthew, you're starting to get closer to the origin of the of one of the smells. You can't quite pinpoint which one it is, but it seems like it's coming from right around here somewhere.
Okay, so I would investigate that area.
But what exactly are you investigating?
That area. I'm looking through that entire area looking for the smell so I don't have to listen to barf whine.
Okay, and so what are you going to investigate? Are you going to tell me exactly what you're going to do?
That area. He's gonna look around in that frickin' area.
I get it.
It's not
but
that hard
what?
to understand.
Is he going to pick up a pillow and look underneath the pillow? Is he going to check inside the water bucket? Is he going to go inside his box next to his bed?
Yes.
He's got to tell me exactly what.
That's
He's gonna
it.
just do it till he finds it.
Yeah, look around until I find it.
All right. So you're gonna take 20.
What do you mean? I'm gonna take 20.
No,
I don't understand why we're even rolling for this anyway.
I
Like,
know.
we clean up the thing and find it. I mean, I want to
Alright.
get to the story. This is so pointless.
All right. Underneath your cot, your bed, you find that someone broke into your house while you were gone. This is the only way you could possibly think this got here. But they shat into a stocking and stuffed it underneath your mattress.
Nice. Nice.
And then on the outside of the stocking, it says it's written "Treacherous cleaning service sucks."
All right.
All right. Well,
What do you do with the stocking?
I pick up the stocking and I kind of just put it in front of Bart's door, and I just leave it there. And I quickly retreat back to my room.
All right, Bart, you smell a lofty smell coming from outside your door.
I pick up the stocking and throw it outside.
All right, you throwing it through the window?
Yeah, the same place where I put the sack.
Oh, okay, sounds good. All right, now what do you guys do? The smell has been removed, except for the floorboards. You can still smell alcohol.
Yeah, now we go back to the common room.
Oh, good. Back to my spot. All right.
Let me tell you a tale of horror.
Did we lose
and...
Trent again?
He's around. Of horror and conspiracy. Okay, so like so Boris is pretty much in on this building that we found, and he makes, I guess, a good amount of money from it. He wants us to burn down the building to remove any sort of evidence. And I told him we would because he threatened me. He threatened to throw me in jail if we didn't, and I didn't want to go to jail. And I was really
Okay,
scared for my
so
life.
what's
Scared
the
for my
purpose
life.
of this place?
It looks like it's just a way for them to make money. They sell what they make in there at obviously a great profit, considering their costs are so low.
It doesn't explain what this black stuff is.
He didn't tell me what the black stuff was, only that it's very flammable. I suppose I didn't. Nah.
You know, hold
Thing
on.
is, if we just burn this place down, we'll threaten the town.
Yeah, I do not think we should burn the place down. But I really don't know what we should do anyways.
I have an idea.
Okay, what's the idea?
We're gonna at the eclipse, so when it's nighttime, because this place doesn't really have night, we're gonna go in there, take buckets of this black sludge, and we're going to throw it all over Boris's house. We'll take justice in our own hands because justice is flawed, so therefore we pollute him.
Yeah, but then he comes and arrests all of us.
He has
Why?
no proof, just
He
like he
has no
keeps
proof that
saying
we
that
do
we
anything.
have no proof.
He doesn't need
Yeah, but
proof.
he doesn't need proof.
Alright, then we need to posse up the villagers.
We need to do our job
our only
to
option
fail.
is to round up the villagers. What'd you say, Ilum?
I believe our best course of action is to do our job but fail. Only burn it down halfway. Make people suspicious of what's inside. Make people find out there's a tannery
That's
inside.
a great idea. We're known for failure anyway.
That is a really good idea. Just to expose the whole
We'll probably get some flack towards us, but hopefully the people will be riled up. The only way I can see this really backfiring
We
is if
need to
we
set
get
up a
the fire
plan
pinned on
to
us.
we need to set up a plan that shows Boris in there. We need to get evidence, and then we need to expose it.
We need enough public interest in it for them to start an investigation.
So we could just vandalize this place, like crack open the windows so that stench gets out and other people go look at it.
But if we don't burn it down, it's still going to come back to us. That's why I said we should fail at burning it down. Make it look like we tried to do our part of the thing and failed. They'll still be angry at us, but not incredibly angry at us.
No, the thing
Still be
is,
incredibly angry.
no. See, what I think is going to happen is if we fail to burn it down and it only gets burned down halfway, essentially he'll then arrest us for quote-unquote arson.
Yeah, that's.
All right.
That's
And besides,
something
how are we
point
gonna
is-
halfway do it anyway?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
also
that's a real thing
flammable.
too, because the whole thing is covered in super flammable stuff apparently.
It's basically pitch.
What now?
What type of pitch?
The black
Like
stuff
a sales
is
pitch?
basically pitch.
A melodic pitch?
You guys don't know what pitch is?
No, if you
No,
could
I've never
enlighten
heard this
us.
word beyond music.
All right. So
It's a
pitch
black
is
gooey
used
substance that's flammable.
to seal wooden ships, to seal holes to make them airtight.
Is it flammable?
It's a type of resin. It's very flammable. I'm about to look it up for. It's like a tar.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. That still doesn't help us with our problem of how do we burn down
Well,
this building.
we need to plant some of this evidence at Boris's place so that he thinks, so people will associate him with it and not us, whether we fail or succeed. Because we're either A, going to get caught doing it and people will catch us burning down a house, B, they'll catch us inside there and think that we've got something to do with it, or B, get arrested for not doing it and then he'll blame it all on us anyway because we're the perfect scapegoat because no one likes us.
So
So we plant
we
evidence.
have to get Boris's. You want to take some and put it in Boris's office, or something?
I mean, that'd be good. There's the thing is, this place is heavily guarded. I say
Yeah, we need to.
we go ahead.
Yeah, we need to lure him out, right? I don't.
We need to lure him
know
to
if
the
he'll
place.
come- Yeah, we need to get him there.
Wait,
exactly. I
wait,
don't
wait,
know if
wait,
he'll
wait,
go
wait, wait.
there
Hold
on
on,
his
I
own.
have an idea. Why not just go
alright.
and, walk in the, take a couple buckets of this pitch or whatever, and walk in it, and then have footsteps that lead to where he is, and then burn
That's a
the
good
building
idea.
down.
I'm gonna take one step further. I'm going to get his boots and soak them in pitch, and leave a trail to his place.
Do you think we can do it?
We can also leave some on his clothes and stuff like that. That's my best course of action. What's the worst that could happen? Everyone hates us and we have to run away from being arrested? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we already. If we have to leave, we just, actually make money by leaving, because we don't have to pay the debts.
I think
Alright,
we
so we
should
need to break into his house.
How much room do we have left in our cart?
That's a good question.
2/3 of the way full.
Can we fit the rest of that last third with our belongings? Because it looks like we're going to be losing our home base
Pretty
here.
sure the only thing we own is what's on us.
Oh no, I'm seeing. I've got an axe in my room, and God knows why.
Oh no, that
a
stuff
mage
isn't
needs
really
a,
there.
needs a shield.
Yeah,
I
we
would
could take
say
an
you could
axe.
probably fit like a fourth of what you have left, if you wanted to keep the entire medical shipment supply.
Besides what we have on person, you mean?
Yeah, right.
Where's a handy haversack when you need it?
Let's loot our base for everything invaluable. We'll have Chris tell us what's there, and then we will get ready to escape, and we'll be gone on the business trip while this thing is discovered of this pitch leading to his house, so therefore no one can associate with us.
Okay, do we set it still on fire at all?
I mean, yeah, but we can do that from an arrow at a distance.
Yeah, and it would really be nice if we could only burn down half of it. We could leave some evidence there.
I just don't see how that's going to happen.
Yeah, me neither.
We could just not burn it down and just leave the trail with the door open to his house in his boots.
Can we still, destroy half of it without having to burn it down?
I mean, we could always have a dragon step on it or something.
We don't have a dragon.
Handy.
I do have another idea. Jaden likes us because we put her poor horse to rest. We could get her to directly accuse him among a ton of people around, and say that he killed his horse or her horse, and that the proof is inside the building, and it'll show the tracks. Just a little bit more evidence. Anyway,
Barth,
one step
roll
at a time.
intelligence.
Wait, what? What was that?
Roll intelligence.
All of us?
No, just Barth.
Okay. Three. That's right, yeah. Okay. Yeah, the Supreme Constant said if Jaden says anything that he'll silence her. So I don't think we bring her into this.
Oh.
Yep. But I mean, we can just bust a hole in the side of the building, right? And then do the tracks from that hole. It doesn't have to be, a huge display. The smell will get out either way. So I think
You're right.
I think that's the plan. We just need to punch a hole in the side, and then do the tracks out.
First we need his boots, so I have an idea on how to get them.
All right.
We can either A, break into his place, which isn't necessarily a great idea, and then, or B, we can use like Mage Hand through a door if one of us has that, and maneuver it to the window or door and get out because it's light enough. Does anyone have Mage Hand?
I do not. Guys,
I do not.
I'm not.
I have
I'm
Mage
not
Hand.
trying to be a stickler in plans of being all good and noble, but unfortunately, it seems that we're caught in a really, really bad situation with really no choice in what we do. Because we're gonna look like shit anyway.
Right, but a man always has a choice for what he wants to do.
I mean, there
I
is
do
another
believe
option.
that Jaden deserves justice.
She
What's
does.
the other option?
But do we have to accomplish this now? We are not in a position
Yes.
now where we can do this.
Well, if it's not
We're
burnt
talking about
down,
just give a plan.
we told him if he won't burn it down tonight, he's gonna come and ask and arrest us.
Let's just
we
burn
know
down
that.
half the village.
That would, yeah, we're good people. We like these people.
No, just my 2 cents.
All right, you have Mage Hand, you said?
Yep, got Mage Hand.
Let's go do this. Which one's his house, Chris?
Welcome back, shoot.
You can
So
ask
right now
around.
we're trying to figure out whether or not we're going to commit arson
Let's go ask
and
Jaden
probably
if
get
she
screwed
knows.
for it,
She won't rat on
or
us.
if we're going to do other things
I agree.
and see if we can not die for it. So where are we going, guys?
We're going to Jaden's house to find out where the guy lives.
I'll stand guard over here. One of you stand
Hey,
guard
we
down
should
at that
probably
alleyway.
let's lock the door this time. Maybe a good idea.
Yeah, lock the door on the way out. Let's do that. We'll lock the horse inside the pasture too.
My character, when we go into Jaden's, would start looking for like a vial or something.
No, you're gonna keep guard over
We're-
here, dude.
We're not going inside. We're just knocking on the door.
And I'm gonna guard over here on the right.
I don't know where Jaden's is. I've had okay.
I knock on the door.
The door opens halfway, and Jaden's standing there. As she greets you with a smile on her face, she goes, Did you finish burying him?"
Yes, we have. His burial site's just outside of town. I'll take it and show it to you later. But for now, I need to ask you a question.
"Oh, I don't know what I can help you with, but I'll try."
That's all I ask. Do you happen
That's awesome
to know
shot.
where the
Showing
Grand
Planet
Magistrate
Side or
lives?
showing Dungeons and Dragons?
Boris?
She
rather.
goes, "Well, why would you want to know that?"
Oh, I just want to be able to thank him for his generosity of giving us that extra week and a half. He's really done us a big favor there, and I want to send him a little token of our appreciation.
She goes, in this town, there's a building that's shaped like a cross. You know that the holy symbol for the wind of light?
Do I?
Why, yes, I do.
Why, yes, we do.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you would have seen it on me.
It kind of looks like that. That's the building. He lives over there. I've seen him go in and out once or twice, but um, he
Did
works
somebody
late
see where that
hours.
building was? Because I totally missed it. Okay, well, thank you so much, Jaden. We'll.
I'm thinking he means right here.
Up. Oh, I see it. I say thank you. Yeah.
She goes, when are you going to leave to take my goods to your show? The miners there have been suffering from the black lung disease, and they really need these.
We plan on taking them. We plan on leaving tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Hey,
Okay.
Lair.
I hope that'll be enough time.
Me too.
Hey, Lair. You might want to get a move on with getting this up and published, the campaign world and everything. I've got some viewers asking for it.
What?
One of my viewers, he wants the campaign setting.
Oh, the War of Auraspure?
Yeah.
Tell him. Oh, he probably can hear me.
Yeah, he can hear you.
If anybody wants this, there's a link on my.
It hits every 15
on the Nightbot.
minutes. Yeah, hits every 15 minutes on the Nightbot.
Go ahead and post that if it isn't recent.
Yeah, hold on.
Forum. So the best way to get my campaign setting is right now I only have maps released, like this one that you're viewing right now. But the campaign setting is probably going to be coming out. I just got to finish the rough. I got to pull it from a rough draft into a final draft, and then I'll release it out on Drive-Thru RPG. And it's probably 2.5 months down the line that'll be done. So up until that point, I mean, if you're interested in any of the maps, those are available. A lot of the ones that I've released are available on that website. But if you give Saigith a personal message with your email, I'll have him give it to me, and I will email you from my email, the War of Auraspure @gmail.com, when it's been released.
Anyway, sorry about the interruption, guys.
It's cool, man. I feel it.
All right, so
let's go up here.
We need to stand guard for it.
Actually, I guess we wait till night, right?
How long does the eclipse last? We would know that, right?
Yeah. I think it lasts like 2.5
it's
hours,
generally the in the player document that you guys read, the eclipse is 4 hours. Because one moon moves into it, and then as the one moon is finishing, as the one moon, as our is moving into it, Pern is leaving it. Pern is always ahead of our by about that much. And so
Cool.
the sun gets double blocked.
Cool.
All right, so we made it to the house.
Yeah. Are all of us here?
Except you. We should stay away from the guard site.
Hold on, I think I have music for this. Hold on.
I'm not holding on.
I wouldn't hold on. There's no handlebars.
I
can ride my bike with no handlebars.
All right, so we look at this building. Does it look like there's any sort of? Let's do a perception. All right, try to see any sort of sneaky.
We just need an open window so you can mage hand it out.
Well, I mean, we need an open window. I can see boots.
The windows are all closed. It seems like he locks up his place at night.
Now we do too.
Wait.
But
Okay,
there's
windows are
two
all
windows on the front and none on the side of the building.
Is there a back door?
None that you can see.
Perception.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
Aw, Lair, you started watching my stream.
Hey, hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be back in 30, 45 seconds. Yeah.
No problem.
Gonna do some laundry. I can hear y'all, but basically we just need these boots.
30, 45 seconds.
Hey, Shot. It's just maps right now. And he's actually he's in the process of going and publishing everything. He has been working on this for like the last year, and he's been working and expanding it, filling in different portions, fleshing it out. Let's see, the other... Yeah, this would be the other good music for this. And I think I'll put this on pause for the moment since the game is paused, so it must be the DM's turn. Okay, so right now it's just maps and stuff, and the rest of the content he's still working on getting published. I know that one of the things that he is, I know that he's working really hard on getting all that stuff published. I know that for now he is just working on getting maps. As he said, it'll take like 2 or 3 months for everything to be completed and published. However, if you private chat, actually, Shot, if you just drop me your email address in Discord, I'll go and make sure that it gets back to him.
What, huh? Just sitting there.
Are we still waiting for Chris?
Yeah.
I feel like that's all we do. We just wait for Chris.
It's alright, man. We haven't been waiting though.
Yeah, but he knows that I like to give him crap.
What's up?
We're still waiting for Chris. The GameStop must be the GM's turn.
I'm here.
We're all here.
Are you? Are you though?
All right. So,
So we were
what
gonna
was my thought
perception to find a
process?
door on the back here.
Gotcha. Okay. Go ahead, roll perception. Anybody else?
Yeah, 2 more rolls, guys. Come on.
Come on, everybody.
No problem, shot. Wait, we're rolling perception now? For what?
Yeah, we're looking for a way into this house to get the boots, man.
Nice. 19. Oh man.
You don't find anything.
Any of us?
Alright, so...
So we try the other side of the house, right?
Yeah.
Right, and who can...
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up?
I mean, I'm just saying on the map, there's like this white arrow there. On the wall.
That's a error in the map making program.
Oh.
Okay.
But that gives me an idea. We could go check the wall that's adjacent to this. He might have an out of the city way in. He is a shady motherfucker anyway.
That's a good point.
I don't know why you would say that Boris is shady. He's a supreme consulate, guys. He has some sort of integrity and respect.
All
guess
of
it's
it. I'm
good.
sure he does.
Alright, so I climb over the wall and go over here.
Alright.
I'll roll in
Alright.
athletics.
Wait, why don't you just roll on this other side of the building first before you do it?
You can do that. Then he can speak to me telepathically if you find anything.
I already did. I rolled a 10.
Alright,
I
so
got
starting...
14
on me.
I
starting
have 14 to
music
climb
for
over
this.
the wall.
Alright,
It's an athletics.
14. So the wall is just like a straight up brick wall.
Yeah, but there's some
and
barrels I
it's-
can...
Yeah, and the wall is about 40 feet high.
40 feet high?
It's a siege wall. It's around the entire
Alright,
city.
well then... Well, there's no freaking gate guards to this siege wall.
Maybe.
Does
there
the city... Are there guards to this city?
Yeah, there's a ton of guards for the city. I just didn't want to bog down your loading times with the map, putting the guards on.
Got it. We gotta keep a lookout for guards anyway, guys. So I don't climb the wall now that I know it's 40 feet. They're gonna see
come
me
over
doing
here.
that shit anyway.
Yeah, come over here. And
I'm gonna
look
keep
for
an
that
eye out
thing.
right here.
I didn't see anything. There's no way to get into this thing if we don't find a...
There's no windows?
Go to that chimney.
No...
There's 2 windows on the front that are locked, and a door on the front.
No other windows.
That's what he said, no other windows.
Just the 2 on the front.
Is
That's a
there a
little
chimney?
shifty house. There's 2 chimneys.
Yeah, is there a
What's the
chimney?
house made of?
Organic materials.
Organic.
Oh, so
Wood.
it's made out of creep then.
No,
Hands
it's
down.
no, it's like it's just like your house. It's made of solid pine.
Who would make a house
Solid
out of pine?
With a brick support
Plenty of
exterior.
people make houses out of pine. Hell,
But
my
it
house made out of
bends.
pine.
No, it's fine. It's wood. We got it. Well, me and Ilium are on the lookout for guards coming up.
Can we
And
roll
oh, I just thought of a really
perception
good
on-
idea, guys.
I mean, these cards that obviously are not paying any bit of attention at all.
What if the
There's
entrance is in the
guards
well?
everywhere. Yeah, we
Oh,
can
God.
perception the well as well. Eh.
I'm gonna do that. I peer into the well to look for something. Actually, I asked the guy with dark vision to peer into the well.
I don't appear into the well. $20, looking down the well.
As you peer down the well, actually, I'm gonna pull you into another channel.
Okay, okay.
Look at that, the DM gets good. He's no longer a scrub DM. Alright guys, leave the channel, I gotta have a private chat. I personally think that we should probably burn down both.
I'm still up for the idea of just throwing pitch all over his house.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, he'll know it's us. We gotta do it in a way, like I said, this is a way that he will, even though he knows it's us, he can't do anything about. Everyone in town will see that he is directly connected to this thing. It's all over his shoes, and that he's the one doing all the things wrong. Or, you know, he'll arrest us.
I mean, I think we're
We
gonna
ain't
get
gonna burn
arrested
this
anyway.
place down.
I personally
We ain't
think
gonna burn this place down.
I mean, as sucky as this situation is, I mean, I think we should just burn down the building, leave, and then basically, and then get our revenge later for it.
The thing is, though, I will not be an accomplice to a crime. Also, we need to be able to, what you call it? Make sure the fire, if we lit it on fire, it would spread to other areas of the town.
Dude, let's just
Hey,
burn down the whole city.
Matthew, make a perception check.
Okay. 10.
Okay. Trent or Jax, make a perception check.
Fitting.
All right. Ilium, make a perception check.
The other way of doing that would have said, everybody, make a perception check.
Bill, make a perception check. Quiet you.
Hey, 20.
Okay. Alright, guys, Bill, you can continue on with your description.
Great. This is a well. It goes 20 feet down. The stone is gray, but a quarter of the way down it turns into ebony. Pretty sure we can. There's an entrance there where the ebony is.
Alright.
So we need a way to get down. Grappling hook would probably be how I would do it.
Doesn't it have a rope?
Check your inventories.
What?
Check your inventories.
I literally, yeah, always have a grappling hook. Best item in the game.
I have 50 feet of rope.
Great. Between the two of us, we can go down.
All right.
Seriously, everybody should have a grappling hook.
Do we see that guy up there on the roof? Because I mean, like, do you guys see a guy on the roof?
I see a guy on the roof. I can't sleep.
Nice. You do not see Grog.
Does no one else
Quick,
see him?
hide the evidence.
I
And
saw
Bill
him.
is
I
the only
said I
person
can't
that
sleep.
sees them.
I see him.
You failed your perception check.
But he's right there. I see him.
So, you failed your perception check. He is not visible to
Oh, so
you.
He's not
It's
visible to
player
me.
knowledge.
Got it. Okay, cool.
I point to the ceiling and say, "Hey, there's somebody up there!"
You gonna climb to the top of the building?
I'm not gonna climb, no.
I'm talking about Jax.
I don't know what Jax is doing.
Me neither.
You want me to roll?
It's a 10 to climb the house. I'm really getting
Uh,
fucking sucky rolls.
So the way the house is structured, like I said, it's like every other building. On the outside, it's a brick, and then it goes up, but the ceiling overhangs like every house here, or most houses in the world. And so you can get up to the ceiling, but you're gonna have to make an acrobatics check to try to get around the roof, so you can get on top of the roof.
Okay. 14.
Doesn't work. You're kind of stuck there. But on a positive note, the waterlogged drunken sentry can't see you. You're underneath it.
Nice. Does sleep do anything?
What did you roll for sleep?
I hadn't rolled yet.
You can roll.
It's not a roll. It's a.
Well,
No,
you
it's a
rolled
roll.
Oh, it
for the
is.
house, right?
You rolled 5d8 and only got 20.
Yeah. Right. Before I did this, I rolled 16.
Well, if his HP is under 20, he should be asleep.
Right. Yeah. We talked about it earlier.
All right. So what do you guys do?
Is he
Did
asleep?
fall asleep?
Yeah. Something happened to him. You're not sure what.
Well, I acrobats up to get up there again.
Did we hear a thud or anything?
Not really.
This time I rolled an 8 to get up there.
All right, you fall.
Can I catch myself?
I
I mean, I'm like, what, 5 feet in the air?
Dexterity save. 10 feet.
16.
Yep, you're good. You land on your feet.
Like a cat.
Alright, go up there again. This time I set up that.
Maybe. Okay. We don't see him, I guess. Like, what happened? What do you mean?
We don't
I wanna
see him
look
anymore?
at him. I don't know.
What? How far
He's right
away is
there.
he from
I
me?
wanna look.
Chris, how far away is he from me? Relative distance.
What are you moving him for?
Sorry.
20.
Oh, it says
he's-
sleeping
he's
on there.
10 feet diagonally, 10 feet up, and then around a ledge.
So from where I'm standing, does he have concealment?
Partial.
Alright. Can we all just climb up there, guys? Come on.
Wait, what? No, we can't just climb up there. The guard's gonna see us and say, "What the hell are you doing?"
He's asleep.
Not the guards in the city.
Well, then, while he's sleeping, let's just go down to the well.
I just didn't know if he was sleeping or not. No one said anything.
It says sleeping. He says he's asleep. It says sleeping on his description.
Ah, okay. Then yeah,
Alright,
let's continue the well plan.
I tie my rope to the well.
I'm not sure how to open the door down there. I just know it's on that ebony block.
I tie my rope to the well and I climb down.
Ilium, what's your AC?
Can't hear you, man.
Ilium, what's your AC?
Sorry, apparently I muted myself sometime along the way. Mine says 15, but that seems too high. I think it's supposed to be a 13. I think it's adding on a shield that I don't have.
It's adding mage armor.
I don't have mage armor till level 2.
Then it's 12.
Okay.
It's
Let me
13.
see your thing. 13, sorry, yeah. No, it's leather armor, dude. No shield.
Okay.
That should only give me 13. The armor's plus 11 plus dex.
Hey, Ilium.
You do have an AC of
Ilium.
13.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
Why is this? Hold on, it's not working. Oh, there we go. Got it.
I'll inform everyone that I was just shot at
Your
with
your
a thing.
companions are about halfway down the shaft now.
then
Except
I can't
for
see 'em.
Barth 2.
I'll tell Bart.
Why would they
Okay,
go
just
halfway
to-
down when I told them that it was a quarter way down?
Halfway down the distance they needed. That's what I meant.
So if it's only a quarter down, we're an eighth the way down, and so we can still hear him.
Yep.
An eighth of the way down of a 20-foot hole is what?
Is 2 feet.
Yeah, ish.
No, then I can still see him.
I meant like you're halfway there to where you need to be. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, so that's
So yeah.
But it's only a quarter of the way down, so yeah, we're fine. You were shot, you
You're
said?
very close. It's not like it's hard to get out of there. You were shot at, or you got shot?
I got shot at.
By what? An arrow?
Yeah.
Be your attacker?
No, I cannot.
Why are they just shooting at people in a town? This doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, they're probably just instructed if anyone does anything or sticks around this house too long, shoot him.
Alright, well,
Not
he
to
told me he's
mention
being
you
shot
put
at.
somebody to sleep.
Hey man, he could have just had the thing, the sleep disease.
Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy. That's funny.
Alright. Okay. I'm trying to figure out a way to not just totally assault these dudes.
I walk up here, I walk right here and say, hey, who shot that arrow? Very loudly.
I think I'm climbing. And I walk down here because I don't want anyone to think I'm climbing down a well.
No, just climb down faster and hide, man.
You're gonna say, what did you say?
I'm gonna say, hey, who shot that arrow? Very loudly.
Okay. These guys walk over to you and say, what's all this racket over here? Why are you screaming in the middle of the night?
Somebody's
Can't
shooting
hear you.
arrows.
Arrows?
Yeah, I was just taking a midnight stroll. Someone shot me with an arrow.
And I point to the arrow on the ground.
Yeah, point to the arrow on the ground.
The arrow on the side of the building?
Yeah, that one.
Someone was trying to assault the magistrate's house.
The highly decorated dwarf guardsman steps forward and says, I thought you had agreed to take care of some business for the council.
Why do you think we're out on a midnight
yeah.
stroll?
Yeah, come on, man.
So hush.
I
The
think
business.
you're on the wrong side of town.
And you don't go investigating the whole area before you do something like this?
We know where you're supposed to be, and you're not there.
So you're not worried about the arrow in the side of the house here?
What arrow? I don't see
That
an
way.
arrow.
Okay.
You guys see an
I
arrow?
am. I'm getting so fucking sick of this. I am about 10 seconds away from bashing this guy's brain in.
Alright. I guess new plan. Let's burn down the magistrate's house.
Alright, we leave. We just leave.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just
You guys leave? Okay, they see you leaving, and as you're leaving, they just seem to lose interest in you, so they walk back, and they start talking among themselves again and not paying attention to the area.
Is anyone still?
No one went down the well. We all came back up. I said we just burn this place down like you said. I motioned to Ilium to talk to me in my mind.
What's up?
Alright, man. Between you and me, I say we screw this whole thing over. These guys are all corrupt. There's no law in this town. There's nothing good here with this leadership. Let's root it out. Let's drain this swamp.
Yes. Drain
I'm
the
happy to
swamp.
do it.
I go collect
I'm-
the arrow that was shot at us. I wrap an oily rag around it. And leave.
I'm really tired, guys. I don't know how much longer I got in me.
I know, I'm about to do this. Is everyone here? Because, like, Aaron's not talking, Bill's not
Well,
talking,
I mean,
no
I
one's
have
talking. What's
nothing
going
to
on?
do.
Bill and the other guy left. They're in the DM room.
Ah. I was
Maybe-
wondering,
maybe-
'cause I don't get an announcement when this shit happens. It just happens.
If you go to
Oh, we turned off all the noise. It's supposed to say user left your channel.
Wait, you're just talking to me. Holy shit!
What's going on?
What the fuck?
I messaged. I turn and walk away, and I message y'all that they don't know of y'all two back at the well, those guards. So try to sneak down the well. And I walk away.
I go collect the arrow. I collect it. I
Alright,
wrap an
who's
oily rag
in
around
town?
it.
Oh Lord. So, are we going
Also,
down there
y'all's court, guys.
then?
That's up to you. I'm gone. I told you what I think you should what you should do.
Who climbed down the well? I'm a little lost on that.
Nobody has.
Oh.
Somebody
I
way down
started-
talked about it first.
I started, and then I came up and I went and talked to the guards.
I thought two of y'all were down there.
No, it's the only people who aren't seen are Matthew and Ilium, but he should go back there.
I got shot at. I got shot at. I'm absolutely seen.
I'm telling you, man, they only saw me.
Alright guys, I've got a
Yeah,
phone
the
call coming
guards-
in. I'll be right back.
The guards basically reset aggro, if you would. When the
Yeah,
when
but
the
there's
big guards
still-
came to investigate it.
There's still another archer that's not the sleeping guy shooting at us every time we go to the well.
He only shot at one. He
No,
only knows one is there.
He only shot at one person. He only succeeded his perception check on one person. The other people he has no
Okay.
clue about. And
So me and
that person walked away and came back, and maybe he didn't see him this time.
okay, so me and Matthew are gonna continue climbing down the well. Is that what you guys want?
I think you should probably sneak down the well.
All right, we stealth down the well.
Okay.
I am
Roll
not
stealth.
wearing anything but leather armor, for the record.
Roll stealth.
but-
Put your modifiers into it.
There we go.
Okay, you make it down to the obsidian door.
I open it.
What about I guess Matthew's not. Are you? I'm just gonna say
He's taking a
Matthew's
call.
with y'all. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
I'm just
taking a
gonna say
call.
he's with you and he succeeded, because I don't want to waste time waiting for him. All right.
I
so
observe the door before I open it.
you observe it.
Yeah.
It looks like it looks like black brick.
I open it.
It's closed. Doesn't work.
I know it's closed. I'm opening it. That's why it's closed, because I'm opening it.
I'm saying you can't open it. It's like it's locked. Except for it just won't budge. It's like one of those push doors. You know, the fireplace, and the spooky house, and in Scooby Doo, and you push the fireplace out, and the wall swings. It's
Well,
like
then I
that.
look around for a entering mechanism to open the door.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Investigation, huh?
All right, you're halfway down you're a quarter of the way down the well, looking at this obsidian brick wall.
Oh man.
21 investigation.
Okay. There is a very, very small lever located on the opposite side of the obsidian door, and the lever leads up to the top of the well. And I'm sorry, there's a rope tied to the lever, and the rope leads up to the top of the well, and it's tied to the bucket.
So we need to pull the bucket, is what you're saying?
I don't know what you have to do. That's up to you.
But there's a rope attached to the bucket, attached to the lever on the opposite side of the door of the well.
I just told you what you found with your
On the
investigation.
log, on the frog, on the hole, in the bottom. Of
Yeah,
the
I'm just trying to I'm trying to visualize what you just said.
Yep. There's a lever on the back side of the well wall. There's a rope attached to the lever. The lever is currently in the up position. The rope goes all the way to the top of the well and is tied to a bucket full of water.
Then I empty the water.
You're already down though. Just pull the fucking lever.
I pull the lever.
Pull
Alright,
the
the door
lever,
swings
Crunk.
open. You know, I feel like this is one of those word problems that you get in high school, where it's like, oh, Jaina did X, Y, B, and C. She has 3 shoes, 4 octopuses, and
she's twice
3
as tall as Betty.
cousins. She's twice as tall as Betty, and she's a quarter the size of Timmy. But how many pairs of shoes does she have?
I kick the lever and hope the door opens.
He already opened the door.
Oh, I go through.
Hey Chris.
Yeah.
One of my viewers, he actually wants to join in the campaign.
Too bad. We're too full.
I have 4 players as the max for this campaign. I'm sorry.
All right, so we go in. What's in there, man?
So, in front of you, the room description. Who is it? It's Matthew and Jack. So I'm gonna pull you guys.
Gosh, gonna take us to a private room. Oh God, no.
That's right. You better be scared. All right, this room. It's more of a hallway. It's more of a rounded hallway tunnel, if you would. It kind of reminds you, you guys have seen a war um, end about 10 years into your life, if you would. And it reminds you of the stories that were told of escape routes that were carved into the ground, and so that the nobles could get out of their houses if the town or the city came under siege. And that's what it kind of reminds you of. There's really no support structure to it, so you think that too much attention to the walls could bring them down. It's just a dark dirt that seems to be hardened by fire. Um, and it goes on as long as you can see.
Is it pitch dark in here?
Yeah, it's pretty close to dark. It's like almost completely dark. The only you're getting a little bit of a reflection off the moons from the eclipse into the well, but that's about it.
I light a candle. I think I have candles. Hold on.
Okay.
I don't have candles.
So you
Wait, I have
light a
candles.
candle. You light a candle so you can look inside the well.
No, we're
Hallway.
down the hallway.
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah,
torch, not a
down
candle.
the well hallway. All right. So I'm going to stop the campaign right here because it's a really good ending point
Okay.
for the night. And the next time I want us to meet, if you guys can make it, is the last Saturday of April, which is the 29th. I want to do this campaign every last Saturday of the month, if that's all right with you guys. Every time, 1 o'clock Central time, if you would.
Central, that's no good. We only go with Alaskan time here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, I'm good with the 29th. No problem.
And now
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
have to say, you guys got through my material in the first hour and a half, and so after the first hour and a half, I've been impromptu being this. So I got to really draw a map for this.
That's cool. But now you know a little more direction of what we're trying to do anyway.
Yeah, it's gotten really, really in depth with everything, and I had these ideas in my head. I just didn't think you were gonna get this far. So I'll get the map drawn up and everything, and I think it'll be fun for you guys, and we'll come back in a month's time. Trent, Jax, write up really, really good notes because there's a lot of really important details that you're going to need today. And then I would also, as a different Google's Doc, I would start a quest log because it seems like you have 3 or 4 quests ongoing right now, and you don't want to forget any of them.
Will do.
Quest log.
All right, Aaron, I want to talk to the group. I want to talk to the group after the stream, so can you end the stream? You too, Bill.
Aww.
And thank you to everyone that was watching. This is my world of Auraspure. I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Shot, let your dad know that unfortunately he can't play with us. However, within the next couple months, there will be material that you and him and anybody else who wants to play with you guys would be able to go and run this on your own. It's for D&D 5.0. All right. With that,
Which you have to buy.
let me if I can find somebody who's playing, and I'll end the stream. Give me just a moment.
I don't want Wizards of the Coast killing us. Sending assassins in the night.
It's too late for that.
Is that what you are to me?
I am an assassin in the night. Wait for that.
All right, guys.
You're an ass in the
Is
night.
that what you
that's
are
true.
to me?
Lol.
Bill, you offline?
No,
No,
yeah,
I'm not.
I went
I'm not.
offline a
I'm not
while
offline
back.
yet.
My map tools were y'all fucked up the whole time.
Bill, you offline? Oh, gotcha. So you didn't stream really at all.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
I went
I'm not.
offline.
I'm not
Yeah,
as going yet.
my map tools were y'all.
Okay. So what'd you guys think?
Wait till
I
it's
thought it was
offline.
fine.
Yeah, I'm not offline yet.